identify yourself. Please identify.
Glory to man.
What?
Hey. Glory to man.
Glory to man. Glory to man. I need to use your phone. It's very important. And your payphone doesn't work. My wife I need to talk to.
Let me see your hand.
Excuse me.
Hey! I've got one!
I've been marked. I'm okay.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, Shalom to the elect, and the remnant of the children of Israel. This is Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Brother Daniel Allah. Double honors to the teachers and the head apostles of the great man Stone Ruel. Peace and salutations to the Akim by pushing out this word of true sincerity. Also, Brakatah to the Aqua who are listening as well. The plagues of the Charagma. The plagues of the Charagma. As you've seen on the screen, I have all the plagues of the Charagma on the screen. As you see in the top left corner, you see the miracles of the Charagma. The second video beside it on the right is when they have total control of you. When you insert the Charagma within the forehead or within your hand. The third, on the bottom left, is when you will receive the grievous sores of the Charagma. And last but not least, the last plague of them all is the thermonuclear missiles, which is the lake of fire. All right. So I'm gonna bring out all the precepts. Videos on the screen. All right. But first, I'd like to bring out Revelations 13. But I'm starting at verse 14. Okay. Because we got 14 on the screen. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 14. And the seed of them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Okay? So we are in the year of prophecies coming to pass, 2023, the Demon Year by Elder Apostle Tahar, that, the hopeful year that the prophecies will come to pass, So we hope that a lot of prophecies will come to pass this year so we can get closer to the kingdom. All right. So they're going to build all this technology and these implantments to make people to see again, to walk again. People with, severe illnesses of all kinds. They're going to perform great miracles with the left-hand technology, Esau Edom's technology, which is the so-called white man. Because his dream is to live in immortality here on earth. By what? By the way of transhumanism. All right, to be half man, half machine, to be immortal without the Lord's consent. But the Lord is not going to allow that. Yahweh Shemashah is not going to allow Esau to live in immortality, because He's not going to allow Esau to rule for long. His kingdom is falling as we speak. You know, like Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, but before we take over the Israelites, this kingdom has to fall first. You know, so they're gonna push very, very heavy agendas of all kinds. You're gonna make it to where people are going to be caused to receive the Charagma, the badge of servitude, within their hand or within their forehead. And there's several companies like Neuralink, all right, and other companies that are with Neuralink to control the masses of the people of the world by inserting, you know, the sketching, etching of the device within your body to watch every single movement of your body, like movement and where you're going, what you're thinking about, etc. They want to have total control of you. All right. You know, and a lot of people will take that MARK very soon. Because what? Because they want to continue in this society. They want to be able to buy and sell, to live on with their mediocre lives. So they're going to perform miracles, as you see on this screen. I grabbed this clip from a movie Upgrade, where he was a quadriplegic, which means like he was paralyzed from the neck down from a car accident, and his wife died, and so he was a quadriplegic. He wasn't able to move, you know, being paralyzed, and all they did was insert a chip on his spine, between his spine and his brain, and he was able to move again. So they're gonna have crazy technology of people who never walked before, who never seen like with their eyes before. People with rare diseases that cannot be cured, so-called cannot be cured, and they're gonna push that very hard, you know, around the world, and people will be like, wow, this technology is so advanced. And a lot of people are going to be deceived by this technology. All right. I'm going to bring out under normal precepts of Revelation 13. I'm going to jump down to verse 16. All right. Let's go to 15. And he had power to give unto the image of and he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Salakia. Read that again. Revelations 13:15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Sheesh. Gone. So people who will not submit to the New World Order, they are going to be killed, man. Just like the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they didn't bow down to the golden idol of Nebuchadnezzar. You know, we gotta have the same spirit as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. So like that right there, man, is a perfect story to read. And also another good story of Judah Maccabees, you know, like not submitting to King Antiochus' agenda of having a one world, you know, government or rule. You know, so there's similar stories throughout the Bible where people were trying to have a one world government and to force everybody to submit to the world government. You know, like the story of the, you know, like the story of the Tower of Babel in the book of Genesis, you know, So, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. All right, charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and its number is 666, 666, which represents man, beast, and sex. All right, chi, sty, stigma. Okay, so that's and that's today's vibration: man, beast, and sex. That's today's vibration. That's Esau's vibration. All right, and on the second video, people who are going to receive the charagma, sooner or later it's going to have adverse effects to where they're going to have no control of their bodies. All right, they're going to be completely brainwashed. Some people will be able to have rest day nor night. Imagine you being programmed and you're up 24/7, you know, and you have no control of your body, and you haven't slept for 2 weeks, and this machine in your head is telling you what to do, and if you don't do what it says, it threatens to kill you, or it threatens to hurt your loved one, etc. You know, and they show you that in the movie Implanted. They show you that in the movie Upgrade. All right. So, like, those are two good movies to watch. All right. So, in that scene that I put on the second video, she was rebelling against the machine, and the machine was like, "Hey, you're gonna do what I say, you know, and if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna hurt you." And the machine was messing with her pain receptors and just destroying her, trying to, you know, and it was destroying her. It was hurting her, you know. And then later on, she began to like do what the machine says, and she killed people, and she was forced to kill people. She was forced to do things that she don't want to do, you know. And you know, like and it showed that there were times that she had no sleep at all, zero sleep, and she began to hallucinate, and then she passed out, you know. So that right there, man, that's scary. And also in the movie Upgrade, it showed you that the machine took over his body, and the machine put him in the you know, and the machine put him in a sunken place, put him in the backseat of his subconscious, and the machine took over his body, like the frontal lobe of his body, of the brain, and the machine just had 100% control of his body, and he was in the back seat. So this is some scary stuff, man. You know, this is some scary stuff. You think being a slave right now is bad? How much more when they put something in your brain and you're not able to go to sleep for the next 2-3 weeks, and you still have to go to work? All right. Let's go to this third video. Let's grab the precept real quick. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to 7 angels, "Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth." And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. All right. So there was a grievous and noisome pestilence. All right, a grievous sore, and if you go to grievous sore, or like sore, it's cancerous, cyst that appears upon your skin, bloody cyst, itchy, very itchy bumps that appear on you when you receive foreign, like something foreign within your body. The technology that you plant within your hand or within your forehead, it's gonna your body's gonna reject it. Your body's gonna reject the technology that's implanted within you. And you're gonna have grievous sores all over your body. Imagine grievous sores that itch so bad that you itch it, and then it gets completely affected even more, creating more sores, creating more histamine. And it's the chemical that releases from your body that causes the itchiness. So, and those who know about Benadryl, Benadryl is an antihistamine that gets rid of the itchiness and knocks you out. But it's not going to be enough Benadryl in the world for you to get rid of that itchy, disgusting sores off your body. So the histamine, imagine a person with sores all over the body and they itch it and they make it worse. That's going to be these people who's going to receive that charagma within their body. All right? And it's going to get really bad. It's going to get so bad. These people are going to look like pure zombies. No rest day nor night. And they're going to have bloody cyst sores all over their body, looking like the Walking Dead, looking like them zombies from The Last of Us, man. These people are going to be literal zombies. Okay? So that's, and plus, also when you receive that mark, that charagma, you can't repent. You can't repent once you receive that badge of servitude within your body. There's no repentance. And let's prove that. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9, which is the last plague, which is the last, the very last plague out of the 7, which is the lake of fire. Okay, which is the thermonuclear missiles that the Lord is about to unleash with World War III. Okay, so this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, all right, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Okay? The Lord's going to pour out his wrath, and this wrath is going to be God tier. It says, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture. You know how you get a bottle of vodka and you chase, and people chase them with juice or some form of Kool-Aid, like just to water it down, like to bring down the I forgot what it's called, like the strength of the alcohol. I forgot what it's called, man. But I haven't drunk that long. I haven't drank any of that in a while. But yeah, like the strength of the drink. And people water it down with juice and stuff. The Lord's not going to do that. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. So it's going to be that bad. It's going to be like moonshine with no chase. All right. And the word indignation means righteous hatred. Read it on. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You see, So everyone's going to see it. The elect and Yahushua himself is going to see this place burn with thermonuclear missiles. Overkill, 200,000 times 1,000, which is 200 million nuclear missiles in the book of Revelations chapter 9 verse 16. 200,000, which is 200 million nuclear warheads. All right. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the charagma of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahushua. Okay? So, from the distance, that, the elect and the remnant of the children of Israel, Yahushua, are going to watch America be on fire. Completely on fire, engulfed with flames. And they're going to watch them through the chariots, which is the so-called UFOs, which is IFOs, identified through the Bible, but to most of the world is UFOs, like unidentified flying objects, or UAEs, The remnant of the children of Israel is going to be delivered by the way of the chariots. All right? And then they're going to watch from the chariots, according to Isaiah 26:20, the chambers, and they're going to watch America to be completely destroyed with fire. And I'm going to end it on that. Revelation chapter 15, verse 1, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up with the wrath of the Most High. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. And what is that sea of glass? The lake of fire. Thermonuclear missiles. America will be engulfed with thermonuclear fire. That's going to be the end-all, be-all of the beast system. And anyone who took the charagma, all right, that's going to be the end of the wickedness of the 2/3 of our people and these other nations, all right, who also took the mark as well. But mainly the 2/3 will have to be destroyed here in Babylon the Great. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast. All right, and the elect will have the victory over the beast by not submitting to it, and over his image, which is the NWO, all right, NATO and the EU, and over his charagma, which is the huge part of not taking the charagma, the badge of servitude, and over the number of his name, the 666. All right. Stand on the sea of glass over the harps of the Most High. And how will the elect and Yahushua stand over the sea of glass? By the way of the chariots. All right, by the way of the chariots. And we're gonna look down from the chariot. It's gonna be a see-through floor, and we're gonna see from the outer space that America is destroyed. And also the land of Israel had to be purified as well, because it is taken over by the small hats, all right, who claim to be the holy people. So I hope this class was edifying to the elect. Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Till next time I say, Shalom.